Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Stories. And today I have Miss Chetali from India. Miss Chetali, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me, Jason.
Thank you so much. Before starting the show, Miss Chetali, how are you today?
I'm fantastic, great.
Fantastic. Uh, can you just give a background about yourself? What are your current association? What are you involved in currently?
So basically, I'm a life coach and
Mhm.
I am a co founder of a company called Wings to Life.
Okay.
And that's a product of this pandemic. So, just as the lockdown happened, and I was just wondering because before this, I was physically coaching and training people for life coaching programs.
Okay.
And then it was a question that how we will bring in transformation in people's life because
Yeah.
coaching is all about bringing in transformation in people's life.
Correct.
And that's when we went online, and from local we became global. So that was a wonderful thing. I said, blessing in disguise. It
Yeah.
happened with us. And if you talk about my background, so basically I started my career way back in 96. In fact, it was a pretty roller coaster ride for me
Mhm.
because I started as a biology student that didn't like dissecting, so didn't become doctor.
Okay.
And although I was getting a seat in medical, I did not go for it.
Mhm.
Then I shifted to home science. From there I realized actually my passion is into, I love talking to people, meeting people, networking. So then I thought probably, and that point of time way back in 96, it was computers which was on boom. I would say it was not IT that point of time. Computers were pretty new. And so that point of time, Aptech and NIIT, if you have heard of, these were the two big institutions in India which brought computer education because it was not part of engineering or any professional program in any of the colleges or universities. So I went ahead and did a computer programming course with Aptech Computer Education. And that's where my career started. I got my first job opportunity over there. And as an IT professional, I started. Then gradually realized that sales and marketing is something which interests me a lot. So
Yeah.
headed the marketing departments over there, then headed the institutions for some time, and after that got the opportunity to get into school education. So I founded two CBSC schools in my entire career.
Amazing.
They're up and running, doing really well for themselves.
Mhm.
And when I was director with both the institution.
Mhm.
And when I felt that there are no more challenges left in the schools and they are well settled and they are doing well, I thought it's my time to, use my experience. And it was a natural progression to be a life coach.
Yeah.
So then I decided to give back to the society. Then I did my certification definitely because I wanted all my experience to be backed up with a lot of knowledge, proper knowledge, and kind of the technicalities I must know when I am out there to help people. So I will be able to help them better.
Correct.
So that's when I finished my certification for life coach. And today I'm sitting in front of you as a life and wellness coach, peak performance coach, and also running my own venture in this area.
Talking about success, something would be driving you, something there would be a passion behind all these things you're doing. What would be your success strategy and success statement would you like to share with the audience today?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So basically, if you ask me, you know, the success mantra actually didn't realize while, I was struggling, having challenges, going through. The only thing when I look back now, now you learn the jargon to represent it. But
Correct.
basically, if I put it in two words, it was basically my hard work and self belief, which
Correct.
I would attribute it to. Like, I always believed in myself so
Yeah.
strongly that I can do anything and everything in this world. And I never shrugged work, and I was always hardworking. So you can understand, just being in simple graduate and
Mhm.
home science graduate to just having a diploma of programming to heading big institutions with the great might. So it all I learned through my experiences, through looking at people who are doing good for themselves, looking at great leaders, reading, learning, and all that. So I would say the mantra is there is no shortcut to hard work,
Yeah.
and believing in yourself is my mantra. And feel it's the thing. I think if
Yeah.
people really like to look at it that way,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's pretty simple because believing in ourselves it's the key for being successful in the world.
definitely.
And talking about success, we have to talk about challenges also because obviously there would be a lot of challenges before this success all take place. So, has there been any specific challenge in your life, and would you like to describe how did you overcome this one?
In fact, if I would say, as I said, it has my journey has always never been a cakewalk. It has always been fireworks.
Yeah,
I put that in front of people in that manner,
yeah,
because when I finished my graduation, and I was intending to do my MBA,
mhm,
and that's when my father, had a severe business crash, and
mhm,
we were under debts, and was not understanding what to do at that point of time. And I was sitting there with 5
mhm,
admission letters to MBA colleges, and I was not having money for the fees, and I could not do that.
mhm.
So from there, and aspiring to become successful entrepreneur and businesswoman, it has been great challenges.
Yeah,
I always felt I'm not qualified enough. I struggled with, I had belief in myself, but I struggled whenever I used to come across somebody who is better qualified and more knowledgeable, or I used to meet people who are on good positions. I always used to hold back, and so it took a lot of courage for me to fight out and come out. It took really, nights in and out, like polishing my skills, reading, observing people,
mhm.
always being in hunt of something wherein I can learn and
Yeah,
grow myself, because that was what I could do for that. So specifically, lot of challenges, also coming from an Hindi medium background,
yeah,
and English was very much necessary for me. So basically, first level I struggled with English. So I learned English, I mastered that. Then I approached, and then as I couldn't do my MBA, I always had this in my head. So I was always inclined towards reading all those self-help books, and whatever I used to come across, learning material, or somebody good, inspiring, successful will come in front of me, or I come across that person, I would try to dig that person in, and how did you become successful, what all you did, and try to grab as much as knowledge I can.
yeah,
So that has been a great, I would say, I had sleepless nights because of that how will I succeed, because where I'm looking at, I had very limited tools, because I am placed at a very small place in Madhya Pradesh, which is called Ujjain. It's a small town. So
yeah.
again, the opportunities were less, the exposure was less.
Mhm.
Right nowadays, I mean, past 10 years, if we look back now, internet is there, and you hardly have, sorry for that, so you
Yeah,
hardly have any obstacles. I would say world has become very small. It has pretty actually entered into your mobiles, or your laptops, or your iPads, whatever you call it. But earlier it was pretty difficult. So
yeah.
in those times, fighting out those things and coming to this level was definitely a challenge, but I would say I could make it, and that's where I am proud of myself, because hard there is no alternative to hard work,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And of course, you need to have great self belief. But if I talk about it in 3 simple steps, I would say, I mean,
Mm.
first of all, write down your goals. I never wrote it down, but it was always there in my brain. So you need to have a goal in your mind, then you need to have a powerful belief system backing it up. And definitely the third thing is invest in yourself. Always invest in yourself. Now you are having loads of opportunities for yourself, like you can do any damn course, connect with any learned person, or any academy, or any university, or do multiple courses. Internet is there in your hands. Now the world, the learnings are in your palms, I would say. So just utilize that. It's very, very powerful. This is the wonderful time in the history, I would say, that you are having ample opportunities sitting at any location anywhere in the world. You can learn anything. So fundamentally, work hard,
Mm.
invest in yourself, in your learnings, have a strong belief system. And definitely one more thing, find a mentor for yourself if you can. So nothing like it, if you can find somebody who can mentor you, guide you, or even you can look at somebody who is inspiring you and gets
Correct.
inspired by that person, and uh, be successful in your life.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chaitali.